the Force. It made you see
Gunner!
what you wanted.
I'm gonna find him.
It made you see.
You know, I knew this was going to happen. Watching The Waterman, and look how much older you are. How old were you when you shot the movie?
I was 11 actually. Yeah, I was 11.
11. Wow, that's just eons ago, isn't it, for someone like you? I mean, you just
Very long ago.
You know, this was such a challenging role. You play the lead, and it's such a gambit of emotions. I mean, not only is it a family film, but it's also, you know, it deals with all kinds of complex issues, you know, and I was just wondering, you were 11 years old. Were you kind of like intimidated by playing this part, by playing Gunner?
It was definitely a different role than what I'm used to. It was definitely kind of challenging, but it was really easy when I have the help from my mom, you know, Mr. David and all the people looking up to me, you know, play this big part.
And Gunner, he loves to read. He's an artist. He's making a graphic novel, loves to read Sherlock Holmes. That really helps define his character in the beginning, doesn't it?
Yeah, it definitely does. And I wasn't actually familiar with the kind of art and past because I draw myself. I wasn't actually familiar with it, but they have brought a graphic novel to actually, you know, a graphic artist to actually, you know, kind of help me draw. And it was actually really fun.
And his mother is sick, and Gunnar feels so helpless. You really feel for him, and it's tearing the family apart. Tell me about working with Rosario Dawson, playing your mother.
I love Miss Rosario so much. I've never actually seen a person joke so much, but as soon as they say action, her face goes straight to acting mode. There was this scene in the beginning of the movie where we had to eat. We had to eat a bunch of food. I was reading a book, blah, 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 blah. I went to a funeral, blah, 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 blah. You already know. I can't give away too much. But I remember they had brought in Chinese food, and that was me and Miss Rosario was like one of our favorite foods. So in between every take, we'd just be eating and eating and eating. And the people that brought in the food were like, you guys slow down.
And how's Gunnar's relationship with his father? It's kind of strained, isn't it? It's bad enough having his mother being sick, but it really puts a strain on their relationship.
He's definitely closer with his mother, but by the end of the movie, we definitely see them come a little bit closer.
And, you know, he hopes to find the waterman to cure her, and he ends up meeting the great Alfred Molina. Tell me about working with him. He's just, I mean, Doc Octopus, right?
Yeah, Doc Ock. I mean, it was so cool to work with him because Doc Ock is like one of my favorite villains in the Marvel series. And I didn't actually know that he was going to be playing the guy that, you know, would give me the map and all that. I didn't actually know that he was going to play him. So when I met him, I was like, oh, you're Doc Ock. And he was like, oh, nice to meet you, Lonnie. I was like, whoa. Yeah, I love Mr. Alfred. He's awesome.
And he's got a great accent. You never know that, but he's such a great guy.
Awesome.
And, you know, so Gunnar hopes to find the waterman, but he's new to town. He has no friends, but he meets a tomboy named Joe.
Yeah, Joe is actually, well, you know, from the first perspective that he sees of Joe, Joe is a very strong girl, but by the end of the movie, you can see that she kind of break apart a little bit and her soft side is falling off, and then they start to lean on each other and help each other, and they start to build a very strong friendship.
And shooting in the forest, tell me about that experience, because it looked almost like the moon of Endor. If you watch Return of the Jedi, it looked like you were on the moon of Endor. And what was all those bugs? I mean, I noticed them on the trees, on your shoulders. It was disgusting.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. Working in that forest was honestly one of the toughest things I've ever done in my acting career. There were so many elements that we had to go through in that forest. It was rainy some nights. It was really, really hot some days. Daylight savings really got ahead of us. It was really tough. And then with the bugs, they actually brought in some they were called Madagascar hissing cockroaches. And when you touch them, apparently they hiss. And I had to use them for the scene that I actually see the waterman. I had to be around them. I had to lay under the bed, and they were all around me. And here's the thing. I was scared of them at the time, but you know, I took some time with them and I found out, oh, these are actually kind of cool. But yeah, my mom definitely hated them.
Yeah, you got to watch where you step too, because they're they're actors essentially, right?
Yeah, pretty much they're actors.
And tell me about crossing the log in the movie. Was that really dangerous or was that movie magic?
It was magic, I would say. I mean, I actually had a fear of heights at the time, so crossing the log was a big thing for me. I mean, it wasn't, an actual log. I mean, it was an actual log, but it wasn't at the same time because at the beginning there was an actual log that was like kind of placed over a river. So I had to like act like I was gonna climb on top of it and climb across, which I didn't. There was safety people, which I didn't. I didn't do that, but I had to act like I was going to, and it was really, really high up, and I was afraid of heights, and I was just having lots of trouble with it at the time. And my mom, she tried to calm me down because I was crying. I was like, I don't want to do this. It's too much. And then Mr. David had came in and he brought me to the mindset of Dunner. He reminded me why he's doing this. He's doing for this for like all the love and the passion that he has for his mom.
And David Oyelowo plays your father, but he's also the director, and this is his first movie. So how did he do?
Honestly, you think it would be hard for Mr. David or just anybody in general to be an actor and a director at the same time because they have to worry about the camera angles. They have to worry about other people's makeup while their makeup at the same time. They have to worry about their lines while he's worried about his lines. But Mr. David never bumped a transition at all. He made it look like a walk in the park for him, honestly. He never bumped a transition. And he always made sure that I was fine. He always took care of me and he always put me back in the mindset of Gunner when I was just getting too distracted.
And of course, executive producer is Oprah Winfrey. And you were 11 at the time when you made the movie, but did you know who Oprah was? And tell me about meeting her.
Yes, I actually didn't meet her.
What?
I was really excited to. I'd never met her before. I wanted to badly, but I didn't know. I didn't meet her.
Okay, well, that's got to be on your bucket list, Lonnie.
On my to-do list. Yeah.
I haven't met her either, so me and you will meet her together. Okay.
Yeah, let's meet her together. Hi, Oprah.
Hi, Oprah. Well, congratulations on a great movie. I mean, what a challenging role. I'm so impressed with you, and I think it's got something for everyone in this movie. So, congratulations, and good luck with the film.
Thank you. You too.